Can you guess how much it cost me to make this dish? The title of this video has already given you a clue. Don't worry, just guess. Anyway, you get to know by the end of this video. Guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. How are we all doing? It's a very cold, rainy morning here in the main city, so I wanted to take you guys along with me to the market and buy just a few ingredients to make a very basic okra soup. So I just want to cook on a budget. A subscriber mentioned something about not having enough money to try out all the recipes I make, so I want to make a very basic food, like a very basic okra soup that you can make on a tight budget in this our country, Nigeria, in 2022. So let's just follow me along to the market. So here is my shopping list. If you're on a budget, you should always draft the list before heading to the market and try as much as possible to stick to that list. So firstly, I bought some smoked prawns. I shouted when I saw these very big fishes. Then some crayfish. I went to this my customer and I bought just 100 naira onions and he gave me about 4 pieces. Then I went to get a mackerel fish. I got one for 800 naira. Then I bought okra. They shaded 800 naira for one, so I got 3 and they still gave me jar. Then my next stop should be snails. I want this to be a very basic okra soup, seafood okra soup. I bought that yellow cup for 500, then paid 100 naira for it to be pulled out. This will make the washing very easy for me at home. Then I'll be going to buy some plantains and also some locust beans. One was for 15 naira. Then some ugu leaves, some peppers and shombo, green and red. Then eggs as well. I bought half a crate. I'm home now. I bought some tubers of yam and then some fruits as well. I prepped some of my ingredients and I'm about to start cooking. Firstly, we're using some mackerel, snails. Then I'll also be using iru and then my smoked prawns and crayfish. I blended them already. Then I'll also be using some seasoning cubes, onions that I'll be using to cook the fish and the snails. Then my pepper mix is here, the shombo and pepper. Then okra. I also have my ugu leaves here. Then some palm oil and some salt. So we'll get right into the cooking. Firstly, I'll be adding my snails to a pot, add some seasoning cube and salt, some onions and then water. Cover it up. Once I'm done, I'll set that aside and check back on our snails, and I'll be adding the mackerel fish now. I didn't add it earlier so it won't cook and scatter in the pot. I just want it to steam slowly. I'll cover that up and allow it to cook. Then I'll go ahead to grate 2/3 of my okra. I'll be grating 2/3 and then slicing the rest. This grating will help to make the okra more slimy. Yeah, so I'll just go ahead to grate it. You can as well blend it. You will see what I'll add to it after grating it to help it to be more viscous. This will help your okra to be slimy and be drying without adding ogbono. So once I'm done, I'll add it to a bowl and then add very chilled water to the grated okra. I'll then mix it properly. I'll add enough water to help it form a viscous paste. Then I'll mix it properly. See how thick that is. I'll cover it up and set it aside. I'll go ahead to slice up the rest of my okra. I don't like blending or grating all of my okra. I like this to just be in the soup and give it some crunch, and then this beautiful look it adds to the soup. So I'll just be slicing this up in just not too big, not too thin slices, just normal slices that I'll be adding to the soup. Here are my prepped ingredients: the sliced okra, the grated okra, my pepper mix, crayfish, my ugu, the cooked snail and fish. I'll be combining all of that. Firstly, I'll be frying my iru in a pot of heated palm oil. I'll fry that for like a minute or two to release all the flavor into the oil. Then I'll go ahead to add my pepper mix, my shombo and pepper. I'll stir that and allow it to fry for a bit. I'll also go ahead to add some crayfish powder and fry everything to add some more flavor. Once the pepper mix is well fried, I'll go ahead to add the snails and the stock. I've already previously removed the fish so it will not scatter. I'll turn it, add some crayfish powder and cover everything and allow it to simmer. Once it has simmered a bit, I'll now be adding my okra, the one I grated. I'll stir everything together. I'll go ahead to combine the okra thoroughly. I will do everything so fast so the okra will not cook for so long. I'll cover the pot for a minute and then adjust my seasoning and add some salt as well. Stir everything to combine and add the cut okra. I had to add my ugu leaves now. You can use more or you use less. I wanted no vegetables in this soup. I'll stir everything to combine so very fast and then I'll add my mackerel fish. Stir it properly, carefully not to break it. Cover the pot for a minute and then see how thick and viscous this soup is. This is correct okra soup with the draw. This soup was so delicious and we had it with eba. This particular amount of ingredients produced about 3 liters of soup. Then let's calculate how much I spent in making this. This is exactly how much I spent in making this soup. You can recreate my recipes without breaking the bank. With less than 3,000 naira, you can make this soup, and this soup can serve like 5 to 6 persons, or you can store it in the refrigerator. I hope you enjoyed this video and you give this recipe a trial. It's not expensive. See you in my next video, guys. Bye. If you're not subscribed to my channel, kindly subscribe and also give this video a thumbs up. Bye.